There comes a moment in every person's life when noise stops mattering. You stop explaining yourself. You stop proving your worth. You stop chasing things that were never meant to stay. That moment, when your soul whispers, "Enough," is the beginning of true peace. You start seeing how much energy you wasted trying to convince people who were never listening. You begin to understand that silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. The Stoics believed that a man's power is measured not by how loud he speaks, but by how little he's moved by chaos. When you learn to detach, you become untouchable. You stop reacting to every opinion, every insult, every disappointment. You simply breathe and remind yourself, not everything deserves your energy. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And he was right. Most of your pain comes not from what happened, but from how long you replay it in your mind. The people who left, the words they said, the betrayal you didn't expect, all of it becomes poison only if you keep drinking it. The truth is, you can't lose what was never real. What's meant for you will never need chasing. So you stop forcing connections. You stop over-explaining your heart. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were built for your past self. You start walking away quietly, not with anger, but with understanding. Because detachment isn't coldness, it's clarity. You're not becoming hard, you're becoming honest. You start to see how peace is more expensive than approval. You'd rather lose fake friends than lose your focus. You'd rather disappoint others than destroy your inner calm. The world calls you distant, emotionless, detached, but that's just because they can no longer manipulate your mood. You've learned the art of control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And that's the lesson modern life keeps trying to distract you from. The more you focus on yourself, the less you crave validation. The more you sit with your silence, the louder your intuition becomes. People will misunderstand you. Some will think you've changed. Others will say you've become selfish. Let them. They're reacting to the version of you that no longer exists. You don't owe explanations to those who benefit from your confusion. Growth will always be misread by those who choose comfort over courage. But here's the beautiful part. Once you let go of what drains you, everything that aligns with your truth starts to appear naturally. You stop begging for loyalty. You stop chasing attention. You start attracting peace. Life starts rewarding your stillness. You'll wake up one day and realize that the things you were desperate for no longer excite you. That's growth. You no longer crave to be seen. You crave to understand. You no longer want noise. You crave depth. And that depth comes from walking alone for a while, from sitting in your own company, from forgiving yourself for all the times you settled. Every person you lose during this phase was never meant to walk your higher path. Don't mourn them. Bless them for teaching you what peace isn't. The Stoic way is not about avoiding life, it's about mastering response. When people lie, you stay truthful. When they hate, you stay kind. When they leave, you stay grounded. That's strength. Quiet, invisible, but unshakable. And when you master that, you start to glow differently. People notice, even if they can't explain it. You move with calm confidence. You smile without pretending. You walk into rooms without needing to be liked. You simply exist as yourself, whole, balanced, free. That's the power of detachment. It's not escape, it's elevation. You're not running from the world, you're rising above it. So next time you feel like everything is falling apart, remember, maybe it's just falling into place. Life isn't punishing you, it's positioning you. The silence you feel is not emptiness, it's realignment. You are shedding versions of yourself that were never yours to keep. Be patient with that process. Trust the quiet. Stay still when everyone else rushes. Because peace doesn't come to those who chase. It comes to those who choose. This is your reminder from Mindhack Stoic. Stop begging for calm in loud places. Create it within. Detach from what's fake. Protect what's sacred. And walk like someone who knows that nothing external can disturb an internal empire. Because once you master yourself, no storm can break you. This is the real meaning of power: calm, silent, and unstoppable.